Hi everyone, welcome to week 1 workout 2. As a reminder, I recommend that you do the warm-up video first, which has already been posted in the series here. When you finish this circuit, either for 2 to 5 rounds, go ahead and do the stretching video that's also posted previously. So let's get started. Today we're going to learn 2 new moves. We're going to learn the kettlebell clean, just talk about that a little bit, and then we're going to learn the figure 8 and the figure 8 to press. So let's talk about the kettlebell clean. The first thing you need to learn is how to hold the kettlebell in the rack. So in the rack, we have a vertical arm position here. The hand is inserted into the handle. You should be able to wiggle those fingers. A nice vertical forearm and a nice straight wrist. So knuckles, wrist, elbow are in line here. It's okay to lean in a little bit for support. Squeeze the glutes, and that's a nice strong rack position. So the kettlebell clean, we're just going to do a dead clean straight up, ending in the rack. So from here, clean the kettlebell. As you notice, it begins with a hinge and a deadlift, pushing through the floor, drive the feet, clean the bell. So that's the kettlebell clean. We're going to start the workout with some marches, and then we'll do some figure 8 to press and a couple more exercises, and then from there you can go into the stretching. So let's begin. We're going to clean that kettlebell. Kettlebell's lined up between the arches. Clean it to the rack, and we'll do 10 steps each side. Here we go. Want to bring those knees roughly to navel level. Keeping that wrist nice and straight in the rack position here. Full body tension with that other fist. Whatever feels good with this arm is okay, but I like to use it as a nice little counterbalance. Good, let's do 2 more each side. And release that kettlebell down. Quick shake. Let's clean that bell to the left side. Set those feet under the hips, and we march. Again, nice straight wrist, keeping that elbow in. We're not allowing that kettlebell to fall out. Nice strong rack position here. Good. A few more. Good. Release that kettlebell down, and let's shake it out. Next movement we're going to do is a figure 8. We'll start with that kettlebell roughly about 2 of our foot widths apart. Feet are under the hips. That's a great setup for the swing. From here, I'm just going to pass the kettlebell. So kettlebell handle is on my pinky side here. I'm going to pass that kettlebell through, and I'm going to end up here in this rack position. It's called a waiter hold or assisted hold here. So let's just do a few of those together. And you can add a twist if you'd like. So you can either do it with a twist, or you can do it nice and strict, which we'll do for the press. Good, let's do a few more, just getting the feel. It's a lovely way to do a hand switch in some of our flows. Good, 1 more each side. So that's the figure 8 to waiter hold. And release down. Our next exercise is going to be a figure 8 to press. So this is an assisted press. We're going to figure 8, hold the kettlebell from the bottom here. Nice vertical forearm with that right hand. We're just going to squeeze the glutes, exhale, inhale down. Pressure, exhale, squeeze the glutes, and down. That's the assisted press. When you're ready, grab your kettlebell in the right hand. I'm going to figure 8 around to the left. Right hand press. Squeeze the glutes and press. 1. Figure 8 to the left and press. 1. Here we go. 2. Nice. And 2. 3. And 4. 5. And 6. Good. One more each side. Nice. Release down. And let's do a few cross crawls here. Next movement, we're going to do a two-handed row today. So it looks like this. Let me demonstrate. Kettlebell is going to be lined up between my ankles. I'm going to hinge my hips, grab the kettlebell like so, and I'm going to pull it just above the navel, right above the belly button. Full tension through the legs, maintaining this natural arch in the lower back. When you're ready, hinge the hips, find your stance, and row. 1, 2, squeeze the lats, 3, 4, 5. 5 more, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Squeeze, release down, and a quick shake. Next exercise, we're going to do some bicep curls. We're going to hold the kettlebell by the horns, and we're just going to curl and release down. So from here, we're going to straighten those arms, keeping the wrists straight up all the way to the top and down. When you're ready, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Release down. Okay, from here we're going to go into a floor press with a leg extension. So let me just demonstrate what that looks like. I'm going to start here with the kettlebell to the side. I'm going to insert the thumbs, and the fingers are on the outside. And that is the way I'm going to pick up the bell. This is a lighter bell. Remember, week 1 is a lighter bell. Just getting acclimated to using the bell. So I'm going to set up like this. Those thumbs are going to be inserted through that window there. I'm going to start with the curl. Actually, I'll start with the head down. We'll start this way this week. So from here, I'm just going to extend one leg as I press the kettlebell. There's 1 and 1. When you're ready, set up with your bell, and we'll do this together. 3, 2, 1, and go. Press, extend the leg, and pull back to start. Press, extend the leg, and pull. Here's 2, and release. Here's 2. If you want to make it a little harder, you can come to a crunch. As you extend the kettlebell, we'll extend the leg out, press, and crunch. Adds a little juice to this. Press and crunch. So choose your option. Let's do 3 more each side. Here's 2, 2, last one, 3, and 3. Nice. We're going to roll and release down. Last exercise before we repeat the entire thing for 2 to 5 rounds. Remember, that's your goal, is to repeat for at least 2 and up to 5 rounds. Find your plank option. I'm going to do plank from the hands. The modified version would be from the hip, from the knees and elbows, tucking the hips, squeezing the glutes, like so. Everything's in line, 90 degrees with the elbows there. Second option is to be on the feet and elbows, pulling those elbows towards the feet, looking down, neck is neutral. And last option, which is my favorite, is a plank from the hands. What I like about this is it strengthens your core for the top of that swing position with the kettlebell. So it's a great strengthening tool. Here we go. Choose your option for the plank, and 3, 2, 1, go. And breathe. Squeeze the glutes. Abs are engaged. It's okay to shake. And 3, 2, 1. Release down to child's pose. And this is a great place to grab a drink of water if you need to. Go ahead and repeat 2 to 5 rounds of this sequence. And make sure that you go through my stretching series if you have time, which has already been posted. Have a wonderful day, guys. I'll see you in the next video.